Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of Dragons and Pioneer. I mean, I like any hand with Dragonstorm in it makes me happy, so we're playing it. We can cast it turn 2, try to find some things. Oh, good, removal. And by some things, I mean, lands and spells. Island, preferably, so we can cast 3 steps ahead. Alright, looks like it's an energy deck. Growth Spiral, or it's a extra turn deck. More energy. I mean, Dragon Turtle, I love me a Dragon Turtle. Love some Dragon Turtles. Okay, well, wait, there is a land. Another Dragon Turtle. This could be good, this could be good, this could be good, this could be good. They could all be good. I mean, we want our land drops, so I think we'll put the Dragonstorm. I mean, that's the one thing about the Dragonstorm, that if we have extra copies, is we can pitch those extra copies, because we can always bounce the one we have with our various dragons. So we'll see if this High Noon will slow our opponent down any. They're already up to 4 lands, though, which is bad for us. And we didn't find... Or this, activated abilities of artifact creatures and planeswalkers. I mean, it looks like they are control decks, so... We did not find a blue source for this Dragon Turtle in our hand, and for this 3 steps ahead. Glimmer of Genius. Alright, so they're an energy deck looking to spin into things. The High Noon might hurt them, I think, at least if it's a cast trigger, which it might be. I can't remember. Off of the, whatever that artifact's name is from way back in Standard. Good thing is, Clarion Conqueror will shut down that artifact, if that's the route they're trying to go. Still can't find a land. Bounce the Roiling Dragonstorm and hope they don't have any way to interact with us. Glimmer of Genius, yeah. We will light that back, please. And we don't even have any white spells. That was our only white spell. But if this is the energy deck and whatever that mythic artifact is that you use energy to spin into something like that, this will shut it down. So they'll have to find an answer for this before they can go off of that. Harnessed Lightning is an answer. And they get some energy, spend some energy. Hopefully they still aren't able to cast and activate in the same turn. I can't remember again. It's been so long since I played that deck. Was it a... There's our second blue source. Is it a 5 mana artifact, I think? If I remember correctly. Then they go get Emrakul or something. The thing about... I mean, Emrakul's tough to beat, for sure. We do have some Supreme Verdicts in the sideboard. We can Dragon Turtle it. There's nothing that makes me happier than a Dragon Turtle. And this might shut them down if it's a cast trigger. They can't activate it, cast it and activate it if it is a cast trigger. So, Whirling Virtuoso. They get 2 Topsters and a ton of energy. I mean, we don't really have... Pay 3. Oh, they get a pay 3 and then they get the... I mean, I think we just have to counter it and draw some cards. Counter target spell and draw 2 cards, then discard, and hopefully we find some lands. And we did not. Dragon Turtle, I guess. Opponent's like, you're playing Dragon Turtle? Yes, we are. We are playing Dragon Turtle. We have a handful. We found our second counter spell, which is good, and we have 2 March of Otherworldly Lights. They can't cast another spell thanks to this High Noon. We did find another land. That makes me very happy. So now we can go Roiling Dragonstorm and still hold up counter magic. And or Dragon Turtle. So I think since this draws us the cards as well, we'll discard a High Noon. Alright, making our land drops. Making our way in the world here. High Noon holding down the 4 a little bit. Dragon Turtle will answer something and bounce this back to our hand so we can draw some more cards. 3 steps ahead, counter their artifact payoff card. I mean, we may just want to only counter that. Aetherworks Marvel. You may cast a spell. So they're not even able to cast this as a second spell, and they can't respond with a counter spell, so... Whoops. If they have another one, we can March of Otherworldly Light it. Can't cast it because of our High Noon. So I am noticing a bit of a nombo with Imrith and Roiling Dragonstorm. This fills our hand so well that it's hard to actually ever get full value out of this thing. But it is a 5/5 beater, so that makes us happy. Up to 10 energy from our opponent. Who would have thought that High Noon would shut down Aetherworks Marvel? Because it is a cast. You have to cast it. Well, there's no way we're going to get empty-handed, so we're just going to attack. Or even close to empty-handed with 1 spell a turn. Found a land. Instant sorcery or dragon card. I think we'll take the Clarion Conqueror. Pass the turn. I mean, Aetherworks Marvel, it happens to be 4 mana, so we can actually cast this at the end of their turn if they do run another one out. This High Noon man doing some work. It's possible we should just take the hits in case they have some kind of crazy sacrifice, something or another, which some decks do play. I don't know if they do it in these colors, but... Gain 3 life? Sure. Yep. They're going to have life and energy for days. I do like the fact that we have a lot of instant speed interaction, and not just in counter magic, right? March of Otherworldly Light to deal with stuff. There's Ojutai. That does increase our clock significantly. We did not find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't... They won't be able to do it anyway, right? they still won't be able to activate the Aetherworks. So, gonna sack, gain some life, get some energy. It's a lot of energy from our opponent. Do they have another payoff other than Aetherworks Marvel? Is it a Supreme Verdict? Is it a Farewell? Ugin. That's a good one. So that does, unfortunately, shut us off of... It does give them their, whatever back. Alright, so what can we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 3 damage to any target means they're going to kill our Clarion Conqueror. And this... So they found one of their payoffs. They could, and they're casting it naturally. So good for them. I think we just passed the turn, honestly, and hope that they don't just naturally draw into or have the Aetherworks Marvel. They've had a lot of looks. Or find the Emrakul and just hardcast an Emrakul. That would also make us sad. Attune with Aether. Play a land. What's their follow-up? They can now play multiple spells in a turn. 3 damage to our face. Yep, that is acceptable. They have enough energy to kill this, is the problem. What do we need to discard? Probably a Roiling Dragonstorm. White. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Have we played a land? Okay, grinding it out against this Aetherworks Marvel deck. Do they have another Ugin? That is acceptable. They can't activate it. Oh man. What a game. 1, 2, 3, 4. I never understand what I'm supposed to just click through. It's such an interesting... Two-turn clock. Temporary lockdown. I mean, actually, it might not be that bad against our opponent's deck. Man, we have 7 cards in hand. It's turn 13. Our opponent has 18 energy. We don't have any more counter spells, but I'm not sure we need them. Alright, got there. So our deck is uniquely positioned to fight against Aetherworks Marvel. Alright, so Dovin's Veto can come in. I don't think No More Lies is that great. I mean, we could maybe bring it in. It's just such a dead card later. Get Lost. Seems like a great answer. Dragon Turtle just sort of rotted in our hand. Temporary lockdown. We saw the targets it has for it. I think we take out the big dragon. 1 turtle. Run it like that. I mean, High Noon shut down their plan. Um, we have a little bit of counter magic. We don't really. We need the colors of our mana. We'll keep it. They may keep it aggressive. Maybe they'll have an aggressive start. And this temporary lockdown will do some work. As is, we're looking to hopefully find some like a hallowed fountain off of our Roiling Dragonstorm. Alright, another March of Otherworldly Light. Not another, but after last game it feels like it. And that's fine. That gives us an answer for the artifacts. Growth Spiral, ramping, doing some ramping. Yep. Another March of Otherworldly Light. Not really. Give us some lands, deck. High Noon. This, we can't cast it. I mean, we can't cast anything, so we're going to get rid of that. High Noon, we saw how powerful High Noon was against our opponent, so we might just be running that out. If they do run out of Aetherworks Marvel, though, we'll end up having another Dragonstorm. Man, just cannot buy land, though. They don't have but one energy, so I mean, what are the chances that they have counterspell? Probably great at this point after sideboard. Spell Pierce. Yep. Test number 1 passed, opponent. You shut down our High Noon. Can we find a blue source? We cannot. There is a blue source. At this point, I think we're going to get rid of March of Otherworldly Light. Do you have another Spell Pierce? I mean, you gotta have some over there, right? 3 cards in hand. They do not. It resolves. They might have their own. Hate, though. This temporary lockdown does not look great, but I guess what I'm worried about and why I kept it is if our opponent decides to just start flooding the board with Opters or something, they scoop up the match. Yeah, then we're going to be in trouble. But I mean, they have so much time. That's the thing. They hard cast Ugin last game. We are not a fast clock, even with all of our dragons. We also play pretty slow with this deck, but I mean, we're not a fast clock. I can see how our opponent might be a little frustrated to play against us, though. This is just a hard lock against them. The turn they cast it, they can't activate it, and that's what you really want. I mean, it doesn't shut them out of playing it. It just turns them off from playing it, activating it the turn they play it, which is exactly what that deck wants to do, and gives us time to find answers like March of Otherworldly Light. Yeah, anyway, for CyclesGaming.com, I'll take it. This is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch you on the next one.